What's going on, guys? We are back for the next session of We All Die Horribly on a Boat, is what this campaign is called. As always, Ross, Josh, man, too many names that sound too close. Tiki, Jason, thank you guys so much for your support on Patreon. Levi, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for that lay on hands, really. If you're watching on Twitch, we are back, we are live, we are rolling, we are good to move. If you're watching on YouTube, remember, if you want to see these in full 100% form, we do stream these from like 6 to 9-ish over on Twitch. There will be relevant links on our YouTube channel where you can see the board, but also see the hour-long cuts. And now I'm going to go ahead and shut up and hope Bren doesn't die horribly. Ross, do your worst.
I'd really prefer he doesn't.
So, we're back at the top of initiative in the middle of a combat that's been going up and down, kind of.
Drunken Kitty Kung Fu.
Yeah, well, seeing my friend down over there, it stutters me out of the singing. I'm going to take 2 move actions to get to here. And now I'm going to flurry against that.
Roll me the flurry.
That was close.
13 misses.
6 fumbles.
6 misses. Well, in my anger, I just keep missing it. Yeah, get off of him!
Bryn, you're up.
Whatever.
I just had my bell rung.
Quite literally.
I'm going to back up 20 feet. That should put me 1, 2, 3, 4 up against the mast on the other side. And I'm going to ready bow and arrows. Can I take a shot this round or no?
Yeah, you can. Well, no, you can't, because you would have to have used an action. You would have to use 2 action. No, you dropped your axe. So you would move, use 1 action to put away your hammer, and 1 action to draw your bow, which is all 3.
I'd say you could just drop your hammer as well as a free action.
Yeah, free.
Way.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to keep the... No, I still... No, I'm just going to keep the hammer. So I'll burn the attack. So I'm getting a good solid mast behind me so I don't get back thumped again.
It hurts.
I'm going to dive at the water method that the dwarf left behind, and basically I want to, like I said, I'm going to shimmy down the rope and then dive at it.
It's not high up enough off the ground to really give you that diving thing.
Well, no, I'm not expecting it. I'm just flavoring it. I'm not expecting the game.
The flavor of the literal were-ape, because I think that's his... Yeah, his animal totem basically turns him into a pseudo-lycanthrope.
That is a natural 4.
Which most likely... Well, it might not fumble. He adds 6. He had 7, so he had a 13.
That's
12.
That's a miss, but...
No. The 6 is counting the bard bonus.
Oh, okay, fair.
That misses, but it does not fumble.
Sure, the flower slipped me up.
Yep. You slide a bit on the flower as you're landing.
As he runs with his knuckles on the mast and just...
Yep. You still have 1 more action if you would like to try and hit again.
Sure, I'd love to try to hit
D20 plus 1. Oh.
That also misses. It is not a fumble, but it does miss.
Okay, well, I can't hit them all.
So you just kind of slide the first time, knuckles scraping across the deck, only for you to go wide as the flower kind of kicks out from underneath you, and you haven't regained your footing yet as you swing wide once more. The creature is sort of just ducking and weaving with you, almost as if you're in a boxing match. Unfortunately for you all,
more elementals appear.
This creature is not done with Bren.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Bren is the one that's done the most damage to him so far.
Makes sense.
So he's going to fly around the other 2 that do not concern him and go after the that has hurt him.
Only I were a fighter.
This is a 27 hit.
I would say yes.
That's a critical.
Is that a critical hit?
I believe so.
If it's 10 more than your AC, yes.
I'm at 14 or 15 for my AC.
So-
Probably 14.
And yeah, that's a double.
Oh no. So
That's 12 points of damage.
So
as
that
the thing-
means Bren goes to dying 3 with wounded 1.
Yeah, so Bryn, you were just once again kind of just getting ready for the bow, only for the thing to appear in front of you quicker than you were, and it just knocks you raw in the chest and sends you flying, crushing against the mast as you once again black out and slump down against it. Mirden, the creature then turns.
Oh, he's tagging me. I thought it was my turn. Okay.
I presume a 13 misses.
It does not hit, rather. A 13 misses, yeah.
I was about to say, that's rather disappointing from you.
I know.
But yeah, you just kind of hold your shield up and brace against the oncoming storm. It pushes you back a bit, but you are not knocked prone. Mirden, it is your turn now.
All right, we're going to go for broke, and I'm going to use the 3-action magic missile with my final spell slot. So that's 3d4 plus can't math 3d4 plus 5. So 5 onto that.
Right, dangerous sorceries. That would be a +6, wouldn't it?
I'm counting. It's a not +1 per die. It's +1 for level of the spell, and it's a level 1 spell. So 7 and plus 1, 2, 3, because 3d4 plus 3 is 10. And then 11 from Dangerous Sorcery, and then 12 from Inspire Courage.
Alright, that does do a significant chunk of damage to it. The creature looks far weakened, and it looks as though one more blow like that could finish it off, but it is not out of the game yet.
Alright, that's me.
Izu, you are up.
Alright, he's within 25 feet of me.
Yes, he is.
So, 2-action, lay on hands, 7 health, you're up to 7, and wounded 2?
Yes.
So if he gets crit again, he's dead.
Oh no.
Spooky. Well, he's got a hero point. He can cheat.
Alright, don't do that. Oh, that's true.
You can lay on hands at range now?
Lay on hands is basically Wimpy heal.
Huh.
Seems good
You
to
can
me.
do it at range?
So take the heal spell, but make it D4s.
Or D6 if you take that first level feat.
Yeah, but if I take the 2nd or 4th level, it becomes D8s and goes up to heal.
Nice.
So I'm
Oh
saving.
yes.
Nice.
And that's even before
I'm
the bard
saving up.
spells.
Oh yeah, I don't have my bard spells are summon monster and true strike. So like,
Good spells. Fine spells.
Summon monster.
I'm not
I
using
love.
it right now because it's not that helpful.
Yeah, he doesn't have the actions either.
Oh yeah, no, that's a 3-action.
Oh, I almost forgot. I forgot to do this, but since it hasn't started its turn yet, it disperses.
Oh, that.
It disappears from you and reappears over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's the end of
Well-
your turn, from what I am understanding of the reading.
Mm-hmm.
At the
There
end of each turn?
until the end of the current turn. So it would be at the end of Mirden's turn. So
Right.
basically just use it as a free movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless
So that really solidifies my next action.
The power of bardic magic.
It's such a good cantrip, though. Like, it's hard not to use, and I couldn't get over to it if I wanted to now.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, if it would have been moved over there at the start of my turn, right?
yeah, it's over there at the start.
Okay. Actually, I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because this is my first diagonal of the turn, so that's 5. Oh wait, no, I'm in medium armor. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So no Inspire Courage for us this time.
Huh? I mean, it's still that. It's just that I only have to spend 1 action on the lay on hands this time.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
So he walks over and directly touches Bowser, or not Bowser, Bren, instead of doing the ranged version.
Yeah. And now, if it attacks Bren again, I can at least smack it in the middle.
Makes sense.
That does bring it back to the other water method that has managed to survive this long just by the sheer sake that it's not annoying enough to gather much attention.
Yeah, and now it's attacking a PK that is a PK that's fatigued because that was his third rage round last round.
Oh wait, so
I'm taking a Meg 1 on things.
Yeah.
Well, that's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
As you just get kind of smacked across the face by this water elemental.
7 hit points.
7 damage. All right, so here's the next attack against you. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Man.
What is your AC currently? I don't presume that's a natural.
It's not.
14. My AC is 14.
Another 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Now I'm at half. Or well, under half.
And then one last attack. I don't presume a 13 hits.
No, it's just under.
All right, so the first 2 strikes kind of, as you're just kind of catching a breather, as suddenly a wave of fatigue hits you. Just as soon as you're about to brace for the wave of fatigue to hit you, the elemental itself hits you, bludgeoning you quite a bit. Actually, it would push you back 5 feet. And then it would know to move around the flower, and then knock you back another 5 feet. So that's where you would end up being. But yes. So then, with that done, Bowser, it is your turn.
2 actions to get up here. Free action to insult the dang thing. Aye! And this would be flurry, and I don't know if that first one fumbled or not.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm just going to be flat out honest here. Its AC is 20, so is it exactly 10 on it fumbles?
Yes,
or is
that's correct. He fumbled.
So you are knocked prone. So do you want to not do the second attack and just push yourself up?
It's not about doing that.
It's not 2 attacks. It's flurry. That's 1 standard action.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the only way I could get 2 attacks in because I had to take 2 movements to get there.
You kind of once again overextend yourself and just once again the lurch of the ship catches you unaware and you fall prone. Brain, you are up.
Pick up the bow. That should be 1 action.
Right.
Yep.
And you still have the big guy hunted because that persists until he dies or you rest.
Yeah. I don't know if dying includes resting, but I'll say no.
Not when you're only down for a couple seconds.
I'll say no as well.
So I will pick up the bow, string an arrow, and see if I can get him.
Alrighty then.
Oh, do well.
Yeah, I don't think there's any penalties for shooting past me anymore.
There's not. There's a screening thing, but I imagine the air elemental's like he has clear line of sight over a dwarf.
Yes, it's a medium creature. I will say he does.
Okay, and we are or are not with encouragement.
We are. You got a +1.
We do have it.
So
+1 hit damage.
And do I take anything from the wounded too?
You do not. Just if you go to dying again, you'll go to dying 3, and if it crits you, you go to dying 4 and are dead. That's what hero points are for.
Yeah.
In this scary universe. Whoa.
That's a fumble. The arrow kind of just knocks you back onto the ground. Knocks you back onto the ground again.
Okay. So
not still prone, but it makes too much sense fighting on flower and on a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a storm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I've shot my round. So.
Are you going to stand up at the very least? You do have an action left.
Oh yeah. Stand up, pick up bow fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll stand up and grab the rope.
All right. PK, it's your turn.
Sure, I'm going to take a 5-foot step.
You don't need to do that anymore. Or, well, you can still do that because they might have attack opportunity.
And now the thing about that, Josh, is when you're fatigued now, every action you take in that round will increase your fatigue value. So you have a -1 now. Using the step puts you to a -2, and then if you were to attack, it would go to -3, -4.
And you only remove 1 point of fatigue every round, don't you?
No, for a barbarian, it resets.
Automatic. Okay.
So, like, after this round, his fatigue is over.
Okay.
Yeah, barbarian's a special.
It's just right now, if he swings, Josh, if you swing, you have a -2 on the roll. Now we're going to see how scary that fatigue round is.
Oh. That's... that miss... Wait, how much do you get? Oh, we're at the -2.
It's going to be just a +4.
That misses, sadly.
Would a 14 have hit?
No.
Okay. So then this next attack is at a -3.
I'm willing to try it. We got to get this thing dead.
That's...
And after 1, you've overexerted yourself, and you collapse onto the ground prone.
It's flavorful.
Yeah.
Your AC is like nothing out though.
2 of them got super angry, and I was like, I'm going to own this one. And
how did you do? Alright, Mirden sees the strange man ape. Oh, nope, it's not his turn. I heard Mirden. I'm like, oh, my turn. Hooray. Holding this D20.
No, it's not your turn. You all just kind of watch us once again before, and if you can do anything, the flying creature just appears almost like instantaneously near you, Mirden, and it's focusing on you.
Ah, great. Cool. 17 is the number. That hits.
Okay, so that hits. So...
Oh, I'm in trouble.
That's 9 points of bludgeoning.
Alrighty.
And then it's going to attack you once more.
Hang on. Don't
before
attack
it gets
yet.
to the second attack.
That misses, yes. But I presume an 11 also misses against you.
It does.
First flash just impacts you hard. You are up now.
2 actions. Not Ray of Frost. He'll resist. Probably. I need to... Mirren's not doing well. Mirren definitely took a lot of damage there. Bearden's more concerned about the strange, smelly ape man behind him who's fallen over panting. So we're going to cast Electric Arc, and we're going to target the baby water elemental. Let the melee boys get up in the face of the big guy and hopefully save Josh from a horrible death as we all sit and think about the next characters we want to play in this Pathfinder playtest. Alright, here we go. So this targets... so I would need to roll to know if the air elemental resists fire, right? Or resists electricity, rather.
It doesn't resist any damages that you know of.
In that case, the Electric Arc has a range of 30 feet and can target 1 or 2 creatures. So I would like to target both of them.
All right.
The reflex save is a 14. Yeah. Right. Yes.
Okay. This is for the air elemental.
That one.
Damn it.
That succeeds.
Okay.
And for the water elemental, let me just quickly check. Once again, I had all this set up, but then something happened.
There's a lot of acrobatics in the elemental section of the bestiary.
24.
So he takes none.
Yeah, so neither of them seemingly take any.
And the air elemental takes 2 points of electric. Mirden basically just like spins his hand in the air and snaps, and a lightning bolt strikes him enough to make like a sling and a ball and like pinball wizard back and forth into him.
It looks at you angry. It is so close to death. It's not even funny.
I have 2 hit points. So am I.
You two have.
I'm not feeling too good either. I'm only at 6.
This is hard. Raise my shield and pass. Do well. Go melee, boys. Do a hit. Do a hit with glaive.
Okay. So, first thing first. Who is like, oh, I'm so close to death, anger?
I have 2 hit points. The air elemental has 2 hit points.
Oh. Okay.
I got a hero point. He doesn't. Kill him dead.
Yeah, I know. First thing first, as always. Second thing. With a little dude on the harmonica that I forgot to bring with me.
Damn it, Levi.
I will True Strike.
All right.
So I have advantage on this next swing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 1-action first level spell for advantage.
That is correct.
That's still better than 5e.
Everything's better than 5e.
And
Welcome to Pathfinder.
I'm gonna try and smack down with the glaive.
Okay.
Take him out.
That's hit.
No. Oh wait, the first one hit. I misread it.
Hits. Yes, it does.
And you said it has like 2?
Yes, I was about to say. I presume min damage is still more than 2. It's still 2 or more.
Yes, my minimum damage is 5.
All right. Just as the creature is rearing back, it seems as though it's going to just smite the ever-loving faith out of Mirrodin. There's a pause as you just stick your glaive right into where it seems to be its chest. And then sort of the lights where its eyes almost are just fade, and it also itself fades away.
Oh, Lord!
Well, that actually reminds me of a scene from a certain show I'm a fan of.
This creature, unfortunately, is still up, and it's still... Does an 18 hit you?
So the thing about what's going on with Perez right now is Perez has a -4 to his AC, and he's prone. So
that's a -6 total, so that would make his AC 8.
So that's
a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a crit.
This is why my barbarian was a fighter first. Because that fatigue round is spooky.
12 points of damage.
Which puts him to dying too.
Yeah, I'm at -6.
You're at 0 dying too.
Yeah, there's no minuses here now. Bowser. Jesus.
Moving forward.
Both of those hit.
Oh, good.
That hit.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's dead. That would have killed it at full health. I don't even this.
Good riddance, damn rank puddle.
Yeah, you just splash it to pieces. And oh god.
So
now
Mirrodin is gonna move over to PK and like put a hand on his chest and start praying. I cast Stabilize.
All right, Stabilize has been casted.
Elu will wiggle around, sing a little song, and everyone heals 3.
Now I'm at 5. Hooray.
That puts me at 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Boy.
So, how people are pretty low right now. So I'm gonna do that twice more. Heal another 6, everyone.
11 out of 17 is not bad. Okay.
I got 1 more clutch lay on hands.
We might hold on to it.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Yeah.
All right. You all are kind of breathing heavily. The captain just shouts down from above, "Excellent job, boys!" And you're all like, "Oh, thank God, land." And then you hear a deep rumbling noise that sounds like a large puddle of water. It just sounds like somebody just dropped a literal bubble of water into a pool of water. And you all kind of go silent as you look over sort of northbound towards the Cave of the World itself. And the last thing you hear the captain say is, "Dear God," as a large water elemental, this sort of entity just kind of coalesces out of the ocean itself. It's not large. It's not huge. We're looking at least X2, X3 sized, as it's just formulating up out of the water.
Lads, I think we're in trouble.
As it does this, it just kind of points to you all, and none of you speak Aquarian.
No Aquan here.
The captain, however, seems to know, and he says, "Hold on!" As he grasps onto the ship, onto the wheel, and he very clearly is it looks like he's trying to gun it for the escape of the to get out of the storm itself. The storm, if you had to guess, is 3 rounds away.
Okay.
That being said,
Oh Lord.
you all are just kind of like, oh no.
Well,
3 more creatures come up onto the deck.
I think we're in trouble. Oh Lord.
2 more of the air elementals from before reappear, coalescing and
Okay.
just kind of splashing down in a large sort of onto the ground, forms a larger water elemental that just kind of coalesces and stares at you all. And with that, I'm gonna need to roll initiative for these guys.
Fair enough.
all right. Well, whilst doing that,
I'm gonna stare at my
still
resources.
in my stance. So resuming my stance. Fear not, he cried, for the rocks of battle guide us in our time of need. With heavy heart and head held high, they set sail across the Red Sea.
Thunder and lightning at this point is just deafening. You all can barely hear over the roaring winds of the water washing across you all. You all just are kind of caught with a sort of horror as you're just like, oh crap, we might die here sort of look. That's a 13.
For me, that's not the right tense to use. It's not might die, it's has died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More than
I
once.
know the feeling.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I've got a lot of Gestalt characters in my head. It'd be cool. I like Mirrodin, but I could play somebody else. If this is my fate.
Elu hasn't gotten hurt at all yet.
Lucky you! How wonderful!
Yeah,
Nothing's attacked me.
It's because you're
we're
not dealt
tossing you
damage.
into the
to
middle
it.
of
These
this
things are-
time.
These things tend to go after what attacks them.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm mostly supporting. Like, I'm trying to hurt them. I'm trying to make them mad at me, and they just won't hit me.
So first things first, I'm going to need all of you to make me a reflex save. And
Okay.
unfortunately, everyone except for Mirrodin can, as a reaction, just like jump up and hold onto the safety lines for a +10 on the save. This is where I was like, it's a really good thing that you guys made those safety lines.
Yeah, I'm on a rope, so I should get that right.
Yep.
Mirrodin
So,
is tied.
like I said-
Mirrodin tied himself off.
Well, I get a +1 to my reflex. I have a 13.
13. That unfortunately is not enough.
What he has is a natural 1.
I natural one, Bren.
Oh, rough.
Oh
No.
no.
But
Okay.
I am attached to the center line by a 30-foot rope.
Yeah,
Oh.
so Bren, Mirrodin,
13.
and PK, there's a smash as the large water elemental monster impacts the water with the ocean with what seems to be a hand. This thing's like hundreds of feet away from you, but as it does so, it creates almost a tsunami-like wave as you all are just thrown off the deck of the ship and just like impact against the wall. As all of you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage
I am
from
dying.
just the sheer force. Oh my god!
Actually, wait. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I got more healing than that. Never
No,
mind.
I
I'm good.
feel
I'm
like-
good. I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I'm at
Like, I
6.
worked to heal.
You did.
Okay. Up first is
I healed everyone.
Air Elemental. This one over here. Which one is it? Let me just quickly. Okay, that one. It's going to see the little goblin and think little of the little goblin, and it's going to over, and it's going to try and attack the little goblin.
You're bragging about how you didn't get hit. No.
I know.
You lied.
That
hit.
It does not crit.
You lied.
3 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
12.
DM lied.
That misses. Yeah,
All right, so Elu,
definitely.
you and Bowser just hold on with all your might onto the ropes
Ross,
ahead.
you're cutting out again.
Crap, sorry, excited. You jump up and just hold on to this rope for dear life, as that is what this is at this point. Bowser,
Iron giants of faithless heart, defilers of axe, attack in hordes. Steel dwarves with hearts of gold, defenders to the last. Fight is won, in battle they meet, till one remains, steel-proof, strongest of all.
Fair.
Hold on one sec.
Come on.
That unfortunately misses. That misses.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
As you are not prone.
All right.
Bryn, you're on the side of the boat.
That might be a good place for us. I'm starting to think that.
You're like kind of 10 feet off. You're, at this point, yeah, kind of like 10 feet off the side of the boat. Kind of just dangling there. If you go down a few more feet, you will be in the drink.
Yeah. Mirrodin has taken a pretty hard hit. Is he beside me?
Yep.
Or no?
Yes, you all are kind of bunched together almost.
Okay.
All three of you are still conscious.
Okay. I thought he was... Oh, no. Never mind.
I'm not.
I have no... These are bad things, and I am not in a good mood at this point. Up the rope I go like a stupid dwarf.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Well, I'm bad at both of them.
We can blame it on the Dwarven War Song.
Yeah, if a drunkard's going to get the better of me, that would be a 9. Ooh.
A 9 plus modifiers?
With the mod.
Ooh.
Rough.
Yeah, no, you start to climb up only for the salty seawater on the side of the ship to just hit you back into the side. You don't fumble, so you don't take additional damage, but you're not up there yet. That's one action. You can attempt it again if you want.
They're up there and they're fighting. I've got to try.
Mm-hmm.
Respectable.
That gets you up there. It takes one action for you to climb back up on top.
Okay.
I will say that you have gotten your weapons like back in your possession at this point.
Okay. I can't draw anything and make an attack. So I'm going
Help somebody up, maybe?
Yeah, that might be a thought.
Yeah.
With my armor check penalty, my bad strength, my okay dex, and my shield penalty climbing, this is going to be real rough for me.
I'll go. Y'all want help up?
Should be nice, yeah. Rather not have to hold on to smelly monkey boy if I can avoid it.
I will climb up on my own power, thanks.
Okay, I pull on Mirrodin's rope. What do you need?
I didn't know you felt that way about me.
It's just because I'm not attached to the idea of you being alive. I guess I didn't pull too well.
Bryn, the air element leads your efforts and floats over towards you.
So the thing is, there's probably no need to roll damage here. I'm assuming what probably happens is Bren uses his hero point to cheat death, stays at wounded 2, and is at 1 hit point. I imagine. I don't know how many hit points Bren has, but I bet this thing hits like a truck. Well,
here, let's just roll damage to see.
You could roll 2 1s. You could roll 2 1s. I get. Yeah, exactly.
Does that knock you out, Bren?
12 damage.
Do I start creating my new character sheet now, or do I wait?
How much HP did you have?
11.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So, hero point spent?
Yeah, hero point.
Yeah, I will gladly give you my hero point to be...
At 1.
Not quite dead yet.
Alright, and then unfortunately...
a hero point in case I need it.
Everybody has 1.
24, please tell me, isn't it crit?
No, it is not.
Well, then you're just knocked down to dying 3 as you just slammed into the barrels. I'm so sorry.
Yes, I can see the grin on your face to see your true level of sorrow.
I am sorry.
In all honesty, if you were sorry, you'd stop doing what you were doing, but you're not. So you're not sorry.
You hate us.
Okay, all the elementals disappear. You guys all become level 20. There
Yes!
you go.
Haha!
No,
We've done it.
no,
we complained until we got our way. Yes!
That's the
unfortunately,
Konami Pathfinder.
Spread the hate, man.
So who's next?
Come hit the drunkard that's been insulting everything.
They don't understand you.
I don't.
Dang it!
They only speak the elemental languages. That's why it's not been working. The only real stimulus.
Here's the sad part. If this had been first edition, my first languages I pick up on most everything are Orin, Aquan, Tyrian, and Ifrit.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. Brez, you see Bryn try to help only for him to get knocked like sideways into what you hear to be like boxes and some general cursing and swearing.
And you're hanging over the side of the boat
Nico
with a 67-year-old man with a big shield he has no real business carrying, and there's armor under his robes. Climbing's not my strong suit.
If you want to pick up and carry Mirrodin with you, I will put an additional 5 on the DC, so it would be a DC 20 roll for you.
Okay, I get a +6 to my athletics, so...
And is that with rage? Because you could rage.
Rage doesn't have his athletics.
Not with rage.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, it's a +6 without raging. Anyway, the roll.
Has he used his bottle cap?
That I wasn't carrying Mirrodin up. That's with me just getting myself up there. So that's a 10.
Which doesn't make it.
Yeah, I could try again. Sure.
There you go.
That's a 17.
Without Mirrodin, correct?
Without Mirrodin.
Then yeah, you're up. I'll say you're kind of about here.
Sure.
So you have put into the barrels.
Do I have any actions left?
Yes, you have 1 action left.
Raging is an action.
Or you could for another DC 15 athletics check.
Yeah, that might be a thing.
Yeah, I want to do a DC 15 to pick Mirrodin up.
All right, please roll me that dice.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, Mirrodin almost gets up before the air elemental kind of makes some trouble for you. Mirrodin, you are up.
Do I have line of sight to the air elemental from where I am?
No. You just see the gusts of wind kind of like picking up and blustering past them. Because you got to realize you're like 10 feet down the side of the ship.
Okay, so what if I want to use it? What if I want to use a check? What if I want to use a check to not climb up, but like not up as in like up over, but like just up to where I have line of sight? Is that a thing that can happen?
Not really.
Can I ask why?
I presume you're going to try and cast some sort of spell?
Yeah, and I can do that.
In order to be able to...
I can cast my druid spells.
Yes, in order to be able to get to a level in which you could see the air elemental, you would not be able to perform somatic components.
But I can cast my druid spells because I have holy symbols. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
Correct. Okay, then yes. So it'll be only a DC 10 athletics to get you to a... Well, actually, no. It'd still be DC 15.
Why?
Basically, you're trying to... Because you would basically have to climb up the entirety of the ship side in order to be able to see the air elemental, because once you get up over the railing, there's also those barrels in the way.
Okay. So then, what about line of sight to, like, the water elemental or this one here?
You could see the other air elemental. That is within your line of sight.
That's what I'm going to do then. Here we go.
You can see the air elemental.
So that's an 11.
What is that? That misses.
Or no, I lied. That's a 12. That's a 12. It's just a -1.
That still misses. Okay. Sadly.
It misses. That's the...
Forgive me for being so rules lawyery.
No, you're fine. That's the point of the game. But that was not to attack. That was the athletics check.
Oh, the athletics check? Yeah,
Yes.
no, that still fails. You don't get up.
Gonna try again. Well, do I have line of sight to this guy over here now?
Where you are?
Yeah.
The 12, no.
Okay, I'll try again. And have the same
That's
result.
better.
Nope.
Try
Sorry.
again. And have an 8.
Nope. You're still dangling at the side. The old man is not that strong, sadly.
That's my turn.
Elu, you're up. You do see Bryn very worse for wear up against the barrels and whatnot.
Oh gosh, I don't.
Ooh. I feel so terrible.
Let's see.
You're supposed to revel in your victory.
Okay, so
this isn't power. This isn't tower Tiki.
Okay, I have versatile performance, so I can use perform to do other stuff. Can I try to intimidate that air element? Not basically. I want to make that air elemental try and attack me by playing at it awkwardly aggressively. So that way it doesn't.
Oh yes, I would allow that. Music is a universal. Music's kind of a universal language in that regard. So, yeah, if you make a performance check and roll particularly high, I'll say that the elementals are focused on you.
Hey, it's also a wind elemental, or it's also a wind instrument and an air elemental.
It fits thematically. Vibrations are important to both wind and water elementals.
Okay, but I'm specifically focusing my efforts on the one that just hit Bren.
Okay, that's fine. Roll for it.
Please.
It turns its attention to you. Its eyes dart away from the Bryn and the PK that's kind of trying frantically to help the other person. It looks like it's about to do more to PK, but then it hears the shrill harmonica music from you, and it turns its head almost 180, like an owl. It's very clearly it almost is like you somehow accidentally said something offensive in Aurorian by doing that.
Good. Awesome. Alright, next thing, shield cantrip. I sing a little, and I'm a little bit more defended.
Okay. Fair.
Because bards are weird, yo. I actually... Do I have anything else I really want to... I mean, I have one more action. Bowser, you've been, swinging your heart out, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Swing and a miss. A lot.
So that way you don't miss it.
I know the point.
Alright. Okay. With that, only goes to this thing's turn. And this thing also is going to move up towards you. It is slowed 1, but that still means that it has 1 action. So it's going to attack you.
Yep.
Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, you feel a large slide.
My AC right now is 19.
Nice. You feel a large slide as you slide back a bit. You know, the magic of your shield barely holding together as this large arm of water just impacts with you.
Is this a large creature?
No, it's a medium, but it's just kind of it grows its arm out extra long and slashed down.
Fair enough.
You know.
I gotcha.
I am small size.
It's large to you.
Okay. Before we go any further, I need... Brain is in the barrel, so I'm going to say he's okay. Mirrodin...
Did you go die in a fire?
Mirrodin and Kay are going to be fine. Yeah, I'm going to need Elu and Bowser to make a reflex save, as once again the ship is pushed heavily by this gigantic elemental.
And they get +10s.
Okay, and I can grab on the rope again, right?
Yeah, you get +10s. Oh yeah,
awesome.
Bowser passes. And yeah, both of you pass. You just both kind of see it coming this time, and you're just and grab on tight. Okay. Fortunately, Elu, this creature floats around behind you, and it seems to be intending to flank you with its ally. That's 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Do you want to block that with your shield?
I do not have a reaction. I grabbed the rope.
Right.
Boom!
That's a natural 1. You know what? As it floats over like that, it seemingly gets itself caught up in all of the rope and whatnot, and as such is now entangled.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yes, it is your turn.
The dwarven lad is a soldier now, in ranks of death ye find him. Though the bolts and spears may pierce his flesh and fire's red glow may blind him. Fear not, he says, for me wounds may heal, and the cleric's light may cure me. For Caden's cause I would give me life, in ranks of death ye find me.
Alright. Roll for that attack.
Please roll well. That would be good if you rolled good. Oh.
I really, really, really hope so. Remember to add. We have to add 1 to each of these.
Yes, we do.
And sorry for stuttering. I actually had to change lyrics there.
Yeah, Torog is pissed. That
24 hits. That also hits.
Good.
Both hit.
That's when we need it.
That doesn't hit.
And then he
That's
falls
a
prone on the last
fumble.
one.
All right.
So the first
2 hit.
Alright.
6, and then the dice is
8.
rolled double on a critical. So go ahead and throw another D8 down.
No doubles.
No doubles? Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's immune
Damn
to
it.
critical.
Damn it. Fair enough. Good. That's so good.
Alright, yeah, just 2 strikes.
For 16 damage.
Only for... Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but hey, it's
That's
very
14
slick.
damage.
Yeah, it's very
Oh, no, it is
slick
16.
It's 16.
flower right now.
So what does Bren need to do now that he's dying?
He's not. Oh, he's at dying 3. So it's not Bren's turn right now. Right now, Bren's initiative is on the elemental that brought him down. He goes before that elemental does. His initiative moves.
So it's in the exact same place.
Does the elemental that killed him go after him?
Yes.
Then yeah, it is. So then what happens is Bren makes a fort save at a minus. He's a dying 3. Fort save minus 3. And then he got taken down again.
I died again.
He died again. So the DC is...
He's dying 3.
The DC is probably
Wish I would
10.
have pointed this out because I actually have first aid.
Probably
And battle medic. I mean, I can.
10 plus the level of the creature. So if it's creature 3, it'd be 13. Creature
13.
4. Okay, so
Yeah, so
fort save
DC
minus
13,
3,
fort
DC
save.
13, or he dies. Or
Or he just flat out dies?
he will go to dying 4. He's
Yeah, he just
dying
flat
4.
out dies.
So
And he's dead, Jim.
I would like to use my hero point for Bren to cheat death.
Yes, please. Happily accepted. Bren is stable.
So Bren goes to 1.
And it,
Bren
Or,
has his
no,
actions.
I'm going to say Bren just goes to 0.
At this point, I don't know, but what I would be smart enough to just lay there.
Fair enough.
That's perfectly fair.
This goes to the ranger bit, because
Play dead.
Survivalist. Makes
at
sense.
this point, that's... Here, I will roll a survival... which would you say, survival or wisdom?
Survival. Survival.
Then that's not the right dice
Yeah.
either.
Oh, look what the
Nat
orange
20
is
Oh, yeah.
doing.
you know, lay
yeah, no.
still. Pretend.
Oh, yes. No,
Yeah.
you are in a prime spot to not be noticed. Just continue to lay still.
You
Even
are
if the boat does
solid.
rock, you're up against the banisters of the ship and a bunch of secured cargo.
That was his.
You
That,
aren't
that,
going anywhere.
that was his
It
play.
can't throw you anywhere. This is the safest place you can be.
That was his play dead roll.
Yeah.
Play dead. Play dead.
And you know what? I'll play dead.
Elu, this is against you, my friend.
Awesome.
Ha!
14?
That misses.
Not
9.
That
Hey!
that fumbles.
fails.
It joins its brother in being tangled up. Okay, then. Wow. I like how it's gone from, oh god, I'm gonna kill you all super easily, to, oh right, this is what AC feels like.
CRs are new.
Peak.
It's important
Yeah.
to learn how they work.
PK, you're up.
Rage and move and punch a thing. I believe in us.
Or pull up Mirrodin, because Mirrodin can't get himself
Yeah, or help Mirrodin.
That would also be good. Mirrodin's in trouble. Mirrodin is also, he's kind of like Brent. Mirrodin's real safe down there.
You know what?
Actually,
You know
yeah,
what?
kind of is.
Out of sight, out of mind until the boat capsizes.
If Entangle gets it flat-footed, that hits, basically.
Entangled gives it, oh, I just had it. It's It's hampered 10, so its move speed is decreased by 10. If it attempts to manipulate action, activity, free action, or reaction while it's entangled, so if you try to do the teleporty thing, it's a DC 5 flat check or it's lost, and that's all. It is not the entangled of Pathfinder 1st Edition that would nuke its decks and cause that to work.
Then no, it still misses. Mirrodin, you're still on the side of the boat.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'll try one more time.
You can't, though, because raging is one action.
Right, okay.
So
otherwise you would have powered attacked.
What can I do? I can't do much. I'm going to make an acrobatics check. Rather than climb up, I want to try to swing the rope and then, like, swing up and over. Because that will be marginally better. This is a +1! So, 16.
To get up?
Yeah.
Swing over the banister, yeah.
Yep, you get up on top of the ship again.
So Mirrodin's not going to waste any time. Swing up and over, Bren's down.
Good job,
I assume Bren's dead. I'm going to try to electric arc these two. DC 14 reflex save.
Okay.
And then
the two air elementals, correct?
Yeah. Actually, no.
Right.
I want to hit the air elemental that is closest to PK, and then the water elemental, because those guys are within 30 feet of each other.
All right, so the air elemental that's closest to TPK or TK or PK.
Good Freudian slip there.
Or TPK.
Yeah.
27. So I presume that
critically succeeds and takes 9.
13.
He fails. Ha!
That's the water elemental.
4 points of damage. I don't add anything. Nope, 5 because Inspire Courage. So, and I don't Dangerous Sorcery on cantrips. So it's the same idea. Just kind of swing up and conjure up the Thunder Sling and just try to bounce them back and forth.
Yeah, it misses the first one, but it does hit the second one. Elu, the water elemental turns away from you and kind of looks at the old man.
Wait, what? The thing right in front of me turns away?
Yeah, it's kind of looking at Mirrodin with a look of, I'm going to go hit that guy.
Okay.
I'm on.
First thing first, I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Okay.
It's probably fair.
Yes, you touch yourself. We get that.
For one.
Publicly. Hey,
Wow.
man, my charisma.
Well, we went about an hour and a half before we started going there.
Yeah, we did. I'm proud of us. With Joe and Kane, it's usually all like 5 minutes. It's cool.
I don't personally have the energy to make the sound right now. Inspire Courage.
That was bad. I'm a bad goblin.
Yeah. And I'm not convinced that just smacking I'd probably miss if I tried to just smack. So instead, I'm going to try to put harsh harmonica vibes into it.
Roll me a performance.
Come on.
That just does it. You kind of just like squeal so loud that the thing just turns at you. Like, it looks angry at Mirrodin because it hurts you, but it just looks at you. Water elementals can have expressions. It just kind of looks at you with a look of, oh, for the love of God, make it stop. Just sort of look.
It wants to squash the little colorful loud bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that sort of like, oh God, I'm going to crush you and then I'm going to go kill your friend. I presume you still
sort of
have
making
one-
things angry is what I wanted to do first.
Oh wait, no, you inspire courage, making it angry, and then lay on hands. You touched yourself, right? All right. God.
And
Attacks against you.
Oh.
Resume 16 misses.
Man, this is the best goblin I ever did see. Oh,
There's a 26 hit.
that one hit.
maybe it doesn't crit though, so that's nice.
Okay. Okay, let's see how much damage I do. Oh,
You rolled d12s?
yeah. So hits you hard. It is not happy with the little annoying bug sliding you back 5 feet. And as a death spell, I need Mirrodin, Elu, and PK to make me reflex saving throws. And you can jump up and hold onto the ropes with a reaction for a +10.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my
I'll
reaction.
use the reaction.
So yeah,
You
27.
don't have to do it. Yeah, it's 27 hits.
20.
19.
19 hits.
Nice.
Yep, that passes easily. So all you, once again, you're prepared for it. You hold on. Tommy, what do you need to roll in order to get out of an entangled?
It's up to you.
Escape artist check.
I'd say, well, escape artist doesn't exist anymore. Kind of
Yeah.
acrobatics, I feel like it's taken its place. So
what would happen is probably whatever you roll has the trait that first you need to make a flat check.
Okay.
Because you assume it would have the
Nothing else,
manipulator,
you just
the
roll it
like back and forth. And also this would the one standing no, he just used his reaction, never mind. I was gonna say the one standing next to PK would provoke from him. But
He doesn't have attack. Oh, wait, he's the fighter.
he just
I
used his
did have
reaction.
attack of opportunity.
But you
Yeah.
used your reaction to grab the rope though, so
I think an 8 beats that flat check.
it's a DC 5, yeah. So now you would make an athletics or acrobatics check probably against a DC you specify. At 29 is probably more than enough.
Yeah, so it breaks free with one action. And then with another, it's still mad at the little goblin.
That's fine. That's what we want.
An attack. 25 hit. That's 6 points of bludgeoning damage. He was going on and on and on about, I haven't been hit yet. This is what happened.
Yeah, and he was doing fine, Ross. No, he cut out. So you took 6 damage.
Okay, now I'm down.
Or you could use no, you
Okay.
couldn't. You just used your reaction. Never mind.
Yeah, so the goblin gets knocked down.
There we go.
Has
But
the
hey,
goblin,
I was wanting to tank. This is what I wanted.
Yeah.
Did you actually use your hero point? I mean,
Yeah, use your hero
Oh
point
no,
now and go to 1.
Oh yeah, I have 2 hero points still.
So you
Yeah,
use
so-
it? Or this attack's still against you then? I presume a 23 hits.
All right, so I'm at 0 hero points. Got it.
That's what it is.
Mighty.
So
Fair enough.
So that's there's weird math going on because the GM. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I lied. I'm confusing
Plus 10.
I'm confusing an acrobatics check with an attack roll.
Oh, no. The plus 11 was for the acrobatics check. Because
Gotcha.
it's an air elemental. It's really good at acrobatics.
That it do.
Bouncer.
Punch it dead.
Goblin. That hits.
Yes.
That hits. No, that one doesn't hit. Did you use an action to stand up?
I did not get knocked down.
You rolled a fumble and got knocked down because of it.
Yeah, you
Okay, well then ignore that last one. I stood up the first 2 hits,
One hit.
and
Second
one
one.
of them hits.
One of them hits. Ren, you're up.
No, I'm not. I'm doing the wounded animal routine.
26 crit. You.
Back in the middle there.
Hold on one sec. I have 16, so yeah, they both crit.
No, the first one isn't an attack. The first one's an escape from the rigging. This second one is
Okay, so yeah, it does crit.
against you.
So before that damage is resolved, it's gone back to Elu, I think. So Elu does have a reaction to Retributive Strike if it's gone back to him.
21 does hit.
If that kills him, the attack doesn't happen.
Well, and it actually, when it hits, if I hit, I also enfeeble it 1, so it gets -1 to hit, -1 damage, so it wouldn't have crit.
That is correct.
Awesome, no crits.
So that still does
And that's 7 damage.
1 damage against the air elemental. That's fine. It's enfeebled 1.
So just roll a
did
d6
not
plus
crit.
3.
Yeah, roll a d6 plus 3. I'll resolve the damage. 9.
I regret saying that.
It's fine.
Yeah, I was thinking about just halving it,
Yeah.
Fine.
You could have rolled a 1. I was hoping for 1.
That's a 9. It's going to attack you again, Bowser.
That hits.
8 points of damage.
Alright, so 60, 17, and I'm at 23, so I have, 5 left? No, 6 left.
You're up. Josh, you're up.
All right, awesome.
That
It's
missed.
going to be an 18 again. But
That missed.
I'll take another
Yeah, you get
shot at
additional
it.
attacks though.
So what could happen is, I don't know what his AC is, but if Perez were to step first, he'd have a flank with this elemental here. If a 20 would be better.
And that would hit.
That would hit?
A 20 would hit. A 20 would hit.
Then that might be what we do. Is like step and power attack.
No, because power attack would be a -5.
Oh.
No, a power attack would not be a
take
-5 because you don't take a -5 on power attack. You, if you were to make a second attack, you would. But what happens is you take one action to step and get the flank, and then take 2 actions to power attack. The 11 didn't happen, and there's a 20, so you would roll 2d10 plus your damage plus the bardic performance.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it'd be yeah. So it'd be +5 on these.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 a d10. So
So 9, and one more
9.
d4. So a total of 14.
19.
He doesn't get the +5 to both of them.
Yeah, just
Okay.
the first one.
Yeah.
So that's a 14. All right, that has been noted. The thing does not look happy, but it's still focused on Bowser. Mirrodin.
All right. I'm going to apologize to you guys because I have a lot more spell points than I thought I did, and I forgot about that. So I'm going to use one action to activate Ancestral Surge to increase the spell DC by 1, and then I'm going to spend 2 to Tempest Surge, targeting the water elemental, who needs to make a reflex save. Now it's a 15 because I've used I can't think of the name of the power, but it's the first one from Imperial Bloodline. He fails.
That's a natural. So,
Oh, that's a natural.
Crit
Woo!
fails.
Ah!
He crit fails.
wait, that's not double damage because they're immune to crits. But
So it is, but it is because this is not a critical hit. This is a spell. They are different. This
It's
is
not a
double
crit
damage.
hit. This is a crit spell.
yeah, so roll double.
Critical failure.
So hang on, I need to double check really quickly. I'm being the worst. I want to be 100% that I'm correct because we're in trouble right now. Not saying you're doing bad, you're doing wonderful, but I need to be sure that when I heighten using that ability, it doesn't buff any harder than I think it does. The power is called Ancestral Surge. And I'm aware that it is. I want to win right now. So to spell rolls and spell DCs. So I can't. So it's just 2d10. 19
Wow, that's pretty sweet.
plus 1 is 20 from Bardic
Take flat
Performance.
20 damage.
Plus, let me see if I add my mod.
I just want to let you know I was totally going to have the damn thing waylay into Bowser.
Hold on.
You killed
Hold on. Oh, I killed it? Yes. I want to know if do I add 3 more? I think I had 3 more.
Oh my god.
No, I don't add my mod. Okay, so Mirrodin basically gets up, shakes his head, realizes that there's more he could be doing, and I imagine it's kind of like the Kamehameha dragon comes out, and just a blue dragon made of thunderclouds surges into this thing. That's my turn. Hooray, I'm useful.
Your turn.
My turn? Oh, you.
Okay. So I'm at 1 hit. How's everyone looking?
Better than you. Say that.
Better than you.
I would say
I'm down to 6, but still better than you.
I also have 6
You
hit
might
points.
fail after 1 hit.
I'm down to 4.
You won't.
He asked how far we were from how close to breaking out of the edge of the storm.
his turn, you're out.
Oh yeah, it was 3 rounds. Yeah, that's right. Run away. Goodbye, everybody.
And with that, combat ends as you will literally hear the captain shout out, "Hold on!" as you will actually feel the ship go up out of the water and then whoosh back onto the sea.
Combat's ended. Everything looks a little better. The storm has stopped. Mirrodin's going to look around in the reality of the situation. I rolled that as a fort save. is caught up with him, and I throw up over the side of the ship, just hard. Blah. Jesus, that was difficult. We all made it.
Yep. Congratulations.
I think I've earned a banana.
I think I'm going to start leveling. You can't tell me to not. Well, you can,
Yes,
but
you can.
I'm going to 2.
All right.
Do me a favor and figure out the exact XP you guys would get from this, Tommy. Go ahead and count it as a win against those creatures for intents and purposes of gaining XP.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So, real quick, I'll tell you that right now because I want that to be on the stream. For records, $3 on a pier, and now we're all salty at you. I get it now. I'm with you now. I understand.
See?
I understand everything. Okay, so that was a minor air elemental. Now, mind you, I'm not salty. I promise I'm not salty. But the creature level is pretty much on par with us. So 5 level 1s is like a good encounter versus a bunch of level 1 dudes. The minor air elementals are all creature level 3, and I think a minor water elemental is 2. And there were right, probably it might be a little stronger actually.
They're 3.
They're all creature level 3. Okay, so that was in total. This session we fought
4 creature level 1s and 4 creature level 3s.
4 level 1, 4 level 3, and I'm gonna look at this table, which still doesn't really make sense to me. That was party's level plus. I think you add. This is still kind of weird for me because assign a rough difficulty using D2D. Show is that. This is that. Range only 4 levels to 4 levels higher. Each creature has a role to play based on its level, from minions to a boss. With the group over, you have an XP budget based on the difficulty you chose, and each. So difficulty was. Okay, that's still weird. XP budget 40. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's so weird.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you guys get
I want to say that
900.
was.
That's
Okay, that's fair. So we roll over at, because we were at 250.
150.
So because it resets to 0, 900 plus 250 equals that number. So we have 150.
150, dude.
150. Yeah, I'm bad at math. And he cut out when he said 150.
Tommy, you all are just spend the rest of the day catching your breath and frantically trying to get health back into your bodies after dealing with those elementals. Up and down, the captain is swearing to the 9 hells and the gods and everything, calling everyone from Caden to Asmodeus a bastard and just like freaking out before he eventually calms down and kind of explains to you all what that large thing you encountered was. Essentially, the extremely large elemental you all fought is an entity known as the Guardian of the Crown. It's some sort of water elemental that has been appearing lately and stopping a lot of trade and just any sort of vessel that attempts to enter the crown of the world by boat. Going by land doesn't incur its wrath. Primarily, the prevailing sort of reasoning behind that is ice doesn't work exactly the same with water elementals, and it also seems as though not only is it some sort of elemental, but there are tendencies of it relating to air elementals, leaving many to believe that's some sort of combination. As such, the problem becomes that if anyone were to try and go too far north, the Guardian of the Crown would destroy the vessels. That's why Greenwich is so important. The Guardian of the Crown doesn't go close to Greenwich because it is basically almost a continent-sized, it's a very large island, and that interferes with its powers. That's part of the reason why Greenwich is so important. It's important to go to that island because otherwise, if you don't go towards it, it is believed that the Guardian of the Crown will get your ship, and lately it's been getting harder and harder to get to the Greenwich Isles. However, as he finishes the story, he just kind of looks up past you all and says, well, now we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. As a man in the crow's nest shouts land ho, and you all turn to see off in the distance land growing and even what you think to be parts of a city appearing. The captain just smiles and chuckles before saying to you all calmly, welcome to Rockton. Welcome to the Greenwich Isle. And that's where we're going to cut it.
Tight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Holy crap. That was hard. But we did it. We're level 2 now. I have a build built up and I have to change it, I think, because I think I need to do more stuff. I'm gonna take the skill feat that lets me speak Auran and Aquan. I'm gonna tell you that. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.